So yeah, we're shooting our SX70s today. So, like I said, we're back and better than ever. Little beast. We both bought.
Oh, so satisfying.
You bought yours a couple of months ago now, and it was not working, and we fixed it. And
so
then,
satisfying.
Yeah, it makes a good sound. Yeah.
So I could do that all day.
Sounds very country.
I won't, but I could.
It sounds and feels like you're breaking it when you open them, but
I have seen someone
rip it off.
Pull theirs open and rip the rubber, the bellows, the rubber, and it's just like, ooh, that would hurt. But you can fix it, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, they're quite repairable for little cameras. But yeah, I've got the Model 2, they call it. So I think the only difference is it's got how many feet away you are from it.
And the colour.
And it's black.
Yeah. Mine's the Alpha.
Yeah.
And it just has little marks that mean nothing really because there's no numbers attached. I don't even know what. I mean, you can tell when you focus it, you can tell that they're spinning.
Yeah.
That's it. But
I don't
they serve no other purpose.
This is actually a few times today. I sort of looked and went, oh, they're about 3 meters away, and then when you go focus, you're like, perfect.
Yeah, of course it's f8.
Yeah.
Set aperture, variable shutter speed.
Yeah.
f8, so you got pretty good latitude with your focal distance.
Yeah.
But they're great.
Cool camera. So today, we walked around New Farm, the old local. Met Brett at a pub again, like every other time.
It's becoming a common theme for us, Chris. I'm a bit worried about that.
We went for
no beers here today, though.
Yeah, we forgot.
Yeah, because we're at school. We're at my school, and we don't have beers at the school.
Yeah.
But we went out and shot some stuff. We'll scan them and you'll see them.
Yeah, so I shot the SX70, the standard SX70 film.
I shot 600.
Yeah, with an ND filter.
Yep, with the ND filter.
We'll run through a few of the accessories we've got here.
So tripod mount. So if you get one of these models, an Alpha or the 2, there is no hole for a tripod thread. They didn't put them into later models, and later models do have them, but you can get a genuine Polaroid tripod mount. It's this weird little thing here. I reckon you could 3D print these if someone out there want to make a bit of coin. 3D print these. It's got the thread in the bottom. You've got to have your camera open, and you simply just slide it in to the guide. Slots in like that. Then you screw it on your tripod, and you got a tripod mount. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Easy as. And then it just comes off, unclips.
And I just shot a shot of Brett with the flash.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys. So just trying it out indoors, and it's pretty cool. Brett's little mint.
So I've got the mint flash bar number 2. The 2 is a little bit different to the 1 because it has 2 settings. You can set it, if you don't have an ND filter for your 600 film, you can set it to half flash, and that will flash suitably for the 600 film.
Cool.
If you're shooting SX70 film, you go to the full flash, and that will shoot for that ISO. It's got a couple little colour filters. They're magnetic, so they just snap on. There's the greenish colour, and then you've got this lovely pink colour. I'll scan a couple of those, send them to Chris for the edit, and you'll see what they look like. So
that'd be cool.
Colour over there, and the little green light tells you it's ready to go, and look, I'll blind you all. Ooh, there you go.
It's blinded me. I should have looked straight at it. I should have known. Should have known better.
A great little accessory from Mint, and you can get them on Amazon or eBay or Mint cameras themselves. Good little accessory.
Yeah, and these cameras, I'm so impressed with it. It's such a cool little camera. I bought this with really old, crappy leathers, but there's so many replacement leathers in different colours.
Pleather, Chris.
Pleather.
It's not actually leather. Found out as you scraped it off, it turned into powder.
Yeah, so.
Can you put that back in your camera? I'll show them the other accessory.
Oh,
Put your battery in.
Oh, my battery back in? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Because I can't do it because I've got film in mine.
Oh, come on, not with that attitude.
Yeah, that's true. So, this is a shutter release cable. If Chris inserts that into the side of his camera, there's a 2-hole little socket there inside of your camera, and you press the red button.
There you go. Robert's your mother's brother.
There you go. And
cool.
I got that. This is non-genuine. You can get genuine ones, but they cost a fortune because Polaroid aren't making them anymore. But you can buy non-genuine ones. I got this from Hong Kong. Some little dealer in Hong Kong is stitching these together, and I got I think a 2 metre cable or 1.8 metre cable so that I could take selfies.
Yeah.
Because we're in the era of selfies and I'm an attractive man, so why not?
Yeah, why not? You're only human, only flesh and blood.
That's it.
Yeah, so we went for a little walk today. Brett, you shot a couple of different films. You shot
I did.
that 600 with the ND filter.
Yeah, so look, there's a story. I knew we were going to do this video, Chris, and I had a pack of SX70, but I spent a lot of my time this week with my grandson who's 5 months old. So I shot the whole roll of whole pack of SX70 on my grandson. So sorry about that. Not sorry. And then I texted you. I said, Chris, you're working in the city. Can you pick me up a pack from Ted's? And you went, working at Acacia Ridge today. So I can't. So I went past Office Works and on my way home and I picked up a pack of 600. And then I drove past a garage and there was a burnt orange Chrysler Charger sitting there. So I shot a couple of those. Thought, crap, I'm going to run out of film. So I shot 6 of the colour 600. And then I shot 3 of the Polaroid duochrome yellow.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, and this is the first time I've ever shot this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed with it. I've got a couple of packs of blue at home that I'm going to try some stuff with, but yeah. So the fun thing with Polaroid is you do have these different things. You've got the circle frames. They bring out, like, there's a Keith Haring pack at the moment that you can get. The frustrating thing is they only bring them out in 600s. You can't get them in SX70.
And when shooting the 600s, you just put the ND filter on and then it exposes perfectly. So
happy days.
Yeah.
So I think that the packs, you can get the packs of ND filters. You get 2 to a pack. They come from Polaroid themselves, or Impossible, but now it's Polaroid company. They're about $20 in Australia, $19.95, and you'll get 2 ND filters.
It's not bad. Yeah, it means you can get film anywhere.
What else do you like about the camera, Chris? I like the fact that it's really super light.
Yeah, it's light, it's small, easy to carry. I like that you only get 8 shots from it. Makes it a bit more.
Makes you think about your shot. You don't waste it. It's $5 a pop here in Australia.
I mean, the best thing is you don't have to develop. Like, we don't have to wait now. We can just talk about this photo I just took 5 minutes ago if we wanted.
Instant's fun.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't be taking my serious projects with my Polaroid.
No.
But since I've had it, I've probably shot it more than any other camera I've got. This is my daily shooter now.
Yeah.
I carry this around. I'm a bit more selective in what I shoot, but yeah, I like that it's nice and light. I like that it's a conversation starter. When you pull this out and you open it up, people are like, ooh, what's that?
Yeah, my boss asked why I had 2 ashtrays on my desk.
Yeah.
I was like,
Your
"That's
boss
a camera."
isn't very smart, though, is he?
He's actually
Well, he's your
smartest people I met.
Ex-boss?
Ex-boss. Yeah.
Ex-boss.
He's a good guy. I mean, to be fair, I thought it kind of looks like an ashtray. I guess, but
A little bit. I love the fact it's a 1974 piece of kit and it still works like new.
really well designed.
Yeah, they're quite robust. I mean, Chris is good at repairing them. So if you ever get stuck with one, you live in Australia, hit Chris up, he'll repair it for you. He doesn't come cheap.
No.
Yeah. So just be prepared for that.
Yeah, I've prepared 3 now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fixed mine.
I got one like that for $20 that was broken, and I fixed it, and I fixed this one. But
because they are going, like, I paid $220 for this with a case. It's got a genuine Polaroid case, not that big box case that I got here, but a genuine Polaroid case for this. But they're silly prices. I've seen them as high as $600.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, you know, look around.
And don't get ripped off buying one. Like, keep an eye out. You can find some bargains around.
Or ask
Like
your
this.
nan, your uncle, your mum and dad, you know.
Yeah, do you have an ashtray lying around?
Yeah, ask some older people, because I reckon where I was poor when I grew up, so we couldn't even have a regular Polaroid because the film was too dear.
Yeah.
So we just had little Kodak 126 cartridges or 110s. But yeah, my neighbours had one of these because they were a bit richer than us. They had a quadraphonic stereo system as well, and I've never really got over that. But anyway, good luck to them, hey?
Yeah.
And so we could never afford Polaroids, so we didn't have one.
Yeah.
But I got one now.
Love it. Cool. But anyway, these shots, so we went for a walk around the park. We talked to yours first. You mainly shot first, didn't you? So
yeah, look, I mean,
a couple of trees around.
We tried. I went with, because we're in New Farm Park and it's quite floral there at the moment. Shot that little rose bush. Took a snap of the jacarandas. They're out at the moment in Brisbane. Couple of a flowering gum, big yellow flowering gum, which was cool. And then we stumbled across Ruby, the ice cream van.
Yeah.
And the actual one of the van, the 2 that I took of the van, I really like. They're probably my 2 favourites. I don't mind the floral ones either, but the ice cream van's probably my favourite.
Yeah.
And then a couple of the yellow ones, I really do like the one I took of the jetty over the water, but I kind of overexposed it a bit because I'm just getting used to this film. It's the first time I've ever shot it. And then I don't mind the porthole window. I actually like that one, and the exposure is quite good in that. So when we get some scans, I'll send them to Chris and they'll go on the video.
Yeah.
And then you'll see them.
Yeah. So we would have run through those. So I guess with mine, I start off with the Mr. Whippy van. Brett got us a nice couple of soft serves.
It's Ruby, the ice cream truck, mate. It's not Mr.
Whippy. Yeah, don't tell him I said that. The Ruby. So
we're
I had
PC
to,
times now.
take a photo of Brett standing next to the Mind That Child sign. Take what you will with that.
Oh, good ice creams.
Yeah. So then the ones I really liked were the sort of these Merthyr bowls, or like croquet clubs, sorry.
Yeah.
So this first one here is quite a bit dark, but I actually like the moodiness of it. So I think I just set it a little bit too dark for some reason. I got a clip here actually of Brett showing us how when they shut, it resets it back to 0. So every time you open it back up, you got to set that dial back to a little bit under. For some reason, they like being a little bit under.
Yeah, you want to make it a bit darker, but you know what's ironic? When you've got the flash bar on, you got to make it a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
So no flash, set it to darkness a little bit. Flash, set it a bit to lighter.
Yeah, the croquet club shots came out pretty good. So the second one, I'd closed the camera by that point, opened it back up, and I'd obviously set it a bit brighter. So yeah, we kept walking, and we ended up going back to sort of this shot here, which is comparison to your black and white one here.
My yellow and white one, yeah.
Yeah, yellow and white. So it's mine's a little bit more purple, but it's a good little comparison. You're a bit further away as to what the colours look like. I like that black and white colour.
Yellow and white, mate.
Yellow and white film.
Come on, duochrome.
How rude. And then I took these couple of portraits of Brett and bumped into my friends on the way as well. Took a nice little shot of them. Overexposed that. Because of the light meter on this, I had it facing... I had the shade over the light meter because the sun was to my back. I think that's probably why it overexposed those. Yeah, so this portrait of Brett as well turned out pretty well. Just while we were sitting there waiting. And yeah,
we got back the flash shot.
Come back then, yeah, I took that flash shot that I showed before. So this actually is probably my favourite shot of the day.
Because I'm in it.
Because Brett's in it. But
that's why I take selfies, folks.
It's really well exposed with that flash. I actually didn't know what I was going to expect, but it looks a lot sharper. It's well exposed. It's a nice close-up portrait. Which
I've used the flash a fair bit, and I've been really impressed.
Yeah.
With how the film handles that bright flash of light. It does a really good job.
Yeah, I like this shot I took of my friends too. It's the shots I took of them. It's really great for portraits. This camera. I think it's a good portrait camera. I think if I was looking to buy one, I do have one. But if I was out in the market and you want to take portraits of people, this is a good camera for it. The landscapes are good, and like your floral shots are really nice too, Brett.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy. I snap it too often. I've taken some duds, quite a few, but that's par for the course. Not every photo is going to be a great one. Yeah, and the thing with these is like you take a shot and it's overexposed, and you go, oh crap, and then if you can take the shot again, you just take it again a bit lower. You just wait 5 minutes and see how it turns out. It's an expensive way to shoot though. Like we're paying. I bought my 600 pack yesterday. Cost me $38 in Australia.
That's true.
So, you're talking $5 a shot.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is,
Think about it that way, actually. Don't do that.
If you think medium format film, let's compare it to, say, a 6.7 frame, right?
So it's 6x6, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's compare it with 6x6.
Yeah.
You're getting a dozen shots for a roll of film.
Yeah.
What's a roll of portrait these days? $25?
Yeah. I mean,
by the time you dev it, you're probably talking 30. Yeah. 5. If you get it professionally developed and scanned, you're probably talking closer to $60 for a roll of 12 shots.
Yeah.
So 12 shots, $5.
Yeah.
So it's about the same as medium format. It just seems expensive because you're paying for the development and the processing up front.
And I mean, I've had this now. This is probably the third roll I've shot through it, and almost all my shots were well exposed. It's just that ones of my friends where I got caught out with the light behind me.
Yeah, because the meter, which is that little hole there.
Yeah.
That little hole there is in shade, and your friends are in the light. So your meter is it's metering for the shade, but everything was highlights in that shot.
And when I bought mine, it came with the original user manuals, and one of the manuals says I'm pretty sure it says take a shot diagonally so the light's kind of in line of the meter as well. So Yeah, interesting little cameras. I mean, for how old they are.
Yep.
Bloody cool cameras. They look awesome too.
Yep. And look,
yours has the nice leather on it.
Pleather.
I think this is real leather.
You reckon?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It smells
Someone
like it.
said they're all pleather.
Yeah, maybe it's the pleather. This one's definitely pleather. But look how mine's cracked compared to yours.
I can't tell. I smelt it. It might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like it. That's all that matters.
Just tell people.
Yeah. Mine looks like it's metal too, and then I
Yeah.
thought it was, and Chris said, no, it's plastic. So,
Yeah.
dream shattered. I'd recommend one. If you can get one cheap, pick it up. If it's not working, there's a couple of YouTube videos you can watch. If you're pretty handy with some tools, all you need is a pair of pliers, a heat gun, and a bit of patience.
Yeah.
And you can fix them. I'd recommend it. And look, apologies for not being here. This is first video we've done for over a month, I reckon.
More than that, probably 3 months.
Shit,
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
Winter hit us. It's hard in winter because it gets dark.
You
early,
work.
And we work. Finish work, you get home, it's
Yeah.
dark. You're like, what do you want to go take photos of? And, it's dark.
Life gets in the way. Like
Yeah.
I've had a grandkid,
Yeah.
not me personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so
Well, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. Yeah.
You didn't do much. Yeah.
But yeah, so you go and visit and you do all that, and
Yeah.
life gets in the way. But and you change jobs. I know you were madly going for interviews and writing resumes,
Yeah.
applying for jobs. So I mean, maybe we don't need to apologise. Maybe it's been a good thing that we haven't been around.
Yeah. I think we've got some good ideas coming up.
Yeah. So
This gets us out there shooting.
like, dislike, comment, love, comment, subscribe. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter.
And if you have any questions about SX70s, let us know. And if you have questions about fixing them, let me know too.
Yeah, Chris is the fix-it man. I
It's
can
pretty easy.
find things that are broken, and I say to Chris, "Hey, have a look at this."
Yeah.
Then he buys it and he fixes them. And yeah, I'm on glass now too. You on glass as well?
I went off glass.
Oh, you went off it. I'm on
I
it.
don't like not getting the likes, mate.
I'm on it. Yeah, I've been having some good conversations with some people on glass. So if you are on glass, look us up.
Yeah.
You can find us over there. Well, me, not Chris. He didn't want to pay the money for the yearly subscription, I think.
Too cheap.
That's the real reason. But anyway.
I started shooting Polaroid. I can't afford it now.
Yeah, it's true. All right. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, everyone.
See you next time.
See ya.